I should have started recording earlier so that the thing I just said would have been recorded earlier. but man, it has been too fucking long since I opened OBS. Oh god, it's been too long. It's been like 3? I don't fucking know. I don't know. You tell me what unit of measurement that is. I don't even fucking remember. You think I have a concept of time passing and how time works? Fuck no. Also, hi. Good morning, good night, or good afternoon. It is me, your host, Sunny Moon Boy, as usual, as per the usual. Except for the last weeks, it was not per the usual, cause fucking nothing was per the usual, cause I was gone. I was dead. This white void that I call home. My lovely little white cardboarded heaven. It was empty. It was bereft and barren and baklava. Yeah, I've been gone for a minute. I've been gone for a minute, man. So, I've never said a word about who the fuck I am, or what the fuck I am, or who the fuck I am. So I'm gonna I'm gonna say that today. Hi. The tension. Is it getting hot in here? Is it getting hot in here to anybody? Okay, I'm gonna cut that shit out of the video. That was fucking weird. Anyways! Oi! Oh. Yada yada. So, I just graduated high school. Is this the Mr. Beast pose? Am I doing it right? No, that's fucking creepy. I'm scaring the shit out of myself looking at that. It's the cool YouTuber stance. Yeah. I feel like I've seen a JPEG of Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast! God, I fucking love Mr. Beast. Oh, man. Anyways. Oh. So let me break it down for you. Can the camera fucking focus? God. Ugh. I graduated. Yeah, I was. Yeah. I was a minor, and then I stopped. I just fucking got sick of it, so I stopped being one. It's that easy. It is that simple. Just fucking stop doing it. What's that? You're like 17 and you don't like it? Idiot. Why don't you just be 18? You fucking dumb. But yeah, that's what I did anyway. So that's what I just finished doing. Can you see the difference? So yeah, I've returned. Also, I was in like so much shit happened. My ferret needed surgery. He's okay. Also, you didn't know I had a ferret till just now. So, yeah, this is another I have ferrets and then they're great and I love them. I got them in January. And my little baby boy Fern, he is the big one. There are 2 ferrets, yes. And there is big ferret and little ferret. I will bring them into my room. I don't know, my voice is changing into a very specific fucking regional dialect that I definitely don't have. So I'm gonna try to stop that from occurring. I will bring them into my room to show you. Oh god. The ghost of somebody else is like trying to, But yeah, so I have ferrets, and yeah, one of them needed stomach. He ate a bunch of like hair. And he just ate like some crap that was on the ground, and I didn't think he would. Yeah, and he needed surgery, and now I get fucked up if I talk about it too long. I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm sentimental about my ferret. He's a goddamn trooper, I tell you that. He's a strong little fucker, and his guts are more than healed. You know, he's absolutely fine now, thank God. But yeah, he had to get a little thingy. Yeah, because it happened while I was away on a family trip, and that happened, and it was not good. man, I was fucked up about it. I'm still fucked up about it. But he's okay. Fern's okay. Oh yeah, other ferret's name is Tsuki. Tsuki, like moon, like the moon. Yeah, the moon. Obviously that's a Japanese name. I wanted to give Fern a Japanese name as well, and I remember I almost gave him a name, Kuma, because I mean, I don't remember by now, but I'm pretty sure that is supposed to mean bear. I don't remember if I'm actually right on that or not, or if I'm just fucking stupid and wrong. But yeah, I was gonna name him something along those lines, but then I accidentally kept Googling and realized that if you add the letter A, that just means Satan, and I didn't really want, to accidentally call my little ferret baby child the devil. So I just chose to kind of not do that. Yeah, I liked Fern because if you've ever watched Adventure Time, there's a little guy in there. He's fucking called Fern, and I happen to like him a lot, actually. So yeah, I named my ferret Fern, and yeah, he's pretty great. Tsuki's name, meaning moon, is perfect for her because she never sleeps at night. Anytime that you go to see them at night, it'll be 3 a.m. because I mean, fuck me, man, I don't sleep at night either. I don't know who I'm over here trying to talk shit about ferret sleeping schedules. Dude, I don't sleep at night either. My ferret probably has a healthier sleep schedule than I do. But whenever you go in, instead of you'll see one sleeping, happy little joyous, cutesy little ferret, and then you'll see one pair of like beady little red ferret eyes staring into your depths of your thing, your soul. Depths of your thing, yeah. Staring to the depths of your thingy. But yeah, and that happened. And so what else, man? Let me see. Let's just make this like a weird. This is the first weirdly personal video that's gonna go up on this channel. Is it weird to call it weirdly personal, right? Like, I don't know. I like interhuman connection. Beep boop bop beep boop boop beep. So that's what I'm gonna kind of be up to. Is more of that. Yeah. My goal with this channel was never really to just kind of shit out videos of me playing random ass games from 10 years ago into the void for no reason. I grew up on Jacksepticeye. I grew up on PewDiePie. I grew up on Markiplier, and so as I watched them, there was something about them specifically that always made me want to come back and watch their videos. It had nothing to do with the games they were playing. I really, honestly couldn't have given less of a shit what game they had to play. I just wanted to see them, right? I wanted to hear Jack talk. I wanted to hear him ramble. I wanted to see PewDiePie just say some ridiculous thing that I wouldn't expect him to say. I wasn't actually that huge of a Markiplier fan, if I'm being completely honest. I didn't watch a ton of Mark. I think Markiplier is somebody I would watch like much more rarely, and usually at like 4 a.m. when I was having trouble falling asleep. But still, like I wouldn't watch anybody else because like, well, there were other creators I'd watch, of course, but those are the big names, right, that I can remember off the top of my head also, because 4 years is quite some time. 4 years is quite some time, to go from the chubby little short YouTube viewer child with very short hair that I used to be, and to sort of transmutate into whatever the fuck this is you're looking at. And yeah, so I was a fanboy for those 3 channels and some other channels too. I just can't really think of them right now. And those are the most, when I tell you those 3, you automatically get an idea. I think though that the first YouTuber I truly like obsessed over and watched a shitload of had to be Dan TDM. Absolute. Oh man. how fucking old was I? Had to have been like maybe 7. I had to be like 7 years old. I remember there was a moment in time where I was watching Fairly Odd Parents as a kid, and I got bored as hell. And I opened up like my iPad. Yes, I was an iPad kid. Please leave me alone. And I remember opening that up and going on YouTube and finding like a Dan TDM mod review video with fucking Grimm and Dr. Trioris. And yeah, and I remember that was a moment in my childhood as like a little kid, like a little ass kid, where I kind of realized, like, man, I like watching this YouTuber more than I like watching cartoons, and that didn't make sense to me. And I also didn't know if I was allowed to watch YouTube at all. I didn't know if I was supposed to be doing that. You know, I grew up in a house where the internet was kind of like a weird alien thing for a bit, right? Like the internet, I guess my family was like a slower adopter of internet things, because you know I'm only 18, so that was relatively recent cosmically that happened yesterday. It feels like a long time for me, because half a lifetime, right? But what the fuck is half a lifetime when you've existed for less than 2 decades, right? So but yeah. And from there, I do remember I'd put on cartoons, and I'd sit on the floor instead of the couch, and I'd pretend to be watching the cartoons, but really I was just watching YouTube. And by YouTube, I mean Dan TDM. I didn't even watch anybody else for like the first several years of my childhood development. I don't think I knew there were other YouTubers I could watch, and I don't think I wouldn't have cared. I remember I was fiercely loyal to YouTubers that I liked. I remember because once I liked a YouTuber, I'd get mad if I was recommended anyone else but that YouTuber. I was like, no, get the fuck out. What is this doing? Why are you showing me this? Who is that? Get them out of here. Get them off of my fucking recommended. You know, I'm here to watch mod reviews. What? None of this shit. I was not very adventurous with content for many years. All I did was just watch Minecraft videos, and that was it. I didn't even think I should maybe consider looking at anything else. And then I did find Jacksepticeye because I found Subnautica and played it on my own. And, you know, naturally, I mean, come on, think of Subnautica and then think of a guy. Who's in your brain? So he's probably got green hair. He's probably got green hair in a very funny voice, right? Yeah, it's him. He's him. He's literally him for Subnautica. And yeah, I found him pretty much instantly when I googled the game and went to videos. I need to stop fiddling with shit on my desk because it makes loud noises. I don't know why I do that, but anyways, yeah. I binge watched the shit out of his Subnautica series, watched everything, and then I just kind of did that to every video that he produced ever. Yeah, and then I did this, I found PewDiePie. I didn't find him until like 2019, if I'm being completely honest. I know that I must fully confess to not being an OG PewDiePie viewer, but I remember after I found him, I knew him as the bitch lasagna guy, but that's all I knew. I didn't think that there would be anything furtherly, very English, yes, for anything. I didn't know, I didn't know if he'd, really be my speed, right? I didn't know if I'd enjoy whatever he made, because I didn't know what he made even. I just knew he made bitch lasagna, and I heard about it in middle school, which 2019 I was actually still in middle school, which is disgusting. I hate saying that out loud because it feels like when I say things like that, man, it feels like I'm admitting to you that I was born 3 days ago. Like, I'm a fetus. I'm a goddamn infant. I don't like that. I don't like telling people, any kind of timelines as to my life. I don't know. Maybe I have like a complex about being young or something, but I don't like. So yeah. God, man. Another reason I created this channel. I love rambling on and on and on. I love dumping random bullshit information that I just happen to think suits the... I need to stop fucking fiddling with this shit on my desk. Why do I keep doing that? I need to fucking sit on my hands. God. Jesus Christ. I'm fucking vibrating. Bro, I'm like a fucking... Oh, God. I don't know where this energy came from. I was, like, thinking about going to sleep a second ago. I do think that's, something I love about YouTube and making videos specifically is I don't think I can name another thing that in my day-to-day life that just hypes me up this quickly, and I don't know if that's something wrong with me. It probably is, but it's like there's something very energizing about it. It's like having coffee injected into your heroin vein. Is it called that? I don't think it is called that, really. But that's what people use it for. So realistically, that's what we should be calling it, right? I mean, people probably also use that for other things too. I don't know. Okay, complete random bullshit side note. Giving blood is such a bizarre experience. I've never experienced anything that made me feel more like, oh man, I'm literally just composed of various liquids and solids, and if I run out of any of those, like, I'm gonna stop being here. Because, like, I mean, if you blood is just liquid meat. That's important to say. We need to get that out of the way immediately. Blood is just liquid meat, right? But what's the rest of me made out of? Holy fuck, right? It's just more, it's meat. It's all meat, all the way down. So, when you give blood, you know, for me anyways, I'm looking at the bag filling up, and I'm like, oh, that's less of me it's, you know, like my total mass just decreased by the amount in the bag, and I don't know if I'm okay with that. Yeah, I think I've donated blood twice. Yeah, twice. I've donated blood twice. It was in high school, and I think they gave me like a T-shirt. Yeah. Also, like, the people taking my blood I remember they kept asking me, like, are you okay? Are you okay? Like, are you okay? You okay, man? You doing good in there? Like, as though, and I was literally chilling. I was fine. I was just laying on the little bench, like, half dead, you know, as you do. But they were just like, you okay, man? You still with me? Nod once if you're okay. Like, they were very concerned about me, and I still don't get why. You know, maybe my face betrays my emotions too well, and I just maybe I was looking at him like, you know, and it was just giving them very good reasons to feel, you know, a genuine level of concern for me, you know, without knowing that I was doing that. But I didn't fucking mean to do that. But yeah. So yeah, now you know a little bit about me. You know a little bit about... Oh wait, the channel. I haven't actually talked... I've talked a bit about, like, background, right? Like, why do I want to have a YouTube channel, right? I've given reasons I like it, but what's the goal? So, I don't know why, but it feels awkward for me to talk about the goal of my YouTube channel on my YouTube channel, because it feels like nobody's gonna see this, and it feels like, okay, nobody's gonna watch this, and then the one person that does watch this is gonna be in my comments like, arrogant fool, imbecile. You think that you are deserving of such things? And I know that's not how this shit works, but like, my brain, man, oi. I've heard that there is some sort of mimetic reason you're not supposed to say oi 3 times close together. Otherwise TikTok users start giggling, and I don't remember why, because I don't use that fucking app. And I'm not going to. I refuse to use TikTok, man. I've been going... Maybe that's what's wrong with me. I never got hooked on short-form content. That's another thing. So, this channel, goal-wise, I guess there's 2 kinds of goals that I have that I can really think of. One of them is, like, me personal goal. And then there's, you know, goal for how I can actually contribute to the YouTube. Oh my god, why did I just Mr. Crab into the microphone, man? Okay. Yeah, so it's two kind of goals really, I think. The ones that I have for my like personally, like, oh, this is the channel goal. Ho ho ho. And then there's like the what can I actually contribute to the YouTube ecosystem, right? What can I, cuz I kind of view, oh man, I do not have pink eye. And I will not tolerate accusations of pink eye havingness, okay? Okay. Oh my god, wow. Wait, my eye hurt now. I'm not saying it 2 more times, because I don't know what's wrong with you TikTok people, but Jesus. Anyways. So yeah, I guess my personal goal is pretty much the standard stuff. I want to build a strong community, right? I want to build, you know, I want to scroll into the comments, and I want to hear how people's days are going. I don't know if that's like a weird, is that weird? I don't know if that's weird, but like, yeah, no, I want to have like, a little community going on here, man. I want, you know, I want people to recommend me games to play, and I want to play games, and then people see and be like, shit, that's a cool game, I'll go play that. You know, I want to ramble on about, you know, things about life, you know, that, you know, maybe aren't super related to the game I'm playing, but, you know, maybe they're helpful to somebody who's hearing, right? Or maybe they're just funny or stupid or uplifting, or maybe it's just good background noise while you're like cooking rice or something, right? Like, I don't know why rice specifically. I just don't know what else a person would choose to cook, because I mean, really, you don't need to cook anything else. That's all you need. You do not need to cook anything else. Don't quote me on that. I don't think that's like a balanced diet. If it's quite literally just rice and nothing else, you don't have any other like sides or toppings or anything else. But yeah, a lot of people on this website, you know, I wouldn't say I subscribe to any kind of like parasocial kind of shit. I don't think that, you know, I don't pretend like, oh, I know these people, right? When I like a creator, cause that's, you know, that's weird. No, I don't know anyone that I see online, right? But I think there is a such thing as forming a connection with somebody that you otherwise wouldn't have been able to in any other era. And I think it's really beautiful that, like, for instance, like, the reason that I like people like PewDiePie, Markiplier, and Jacksepticeye, it's not because, like, just some random nonsense reason. You know, it's I think it's because, like, I relate to them in certain specific ways, and I think that even me just saying that is incredibly relatable, right? I think the vast majority of people who subscribe to them are people who relate to them, because they really are like kind of just that like everyman YouTuber, right? There's somebody that we can all relate to, and to me, like, they're inspiring as hell, right? I remember being a weird kid, and and you know, when you are a kid, you know, you do consider dumb things like, should I change my personality? You know, obviously, once you become older, that disappears, it goes away. You're not gonna sit around and think like, oh, you know, should I erase all traces of who I actually am and pretend to be something I'm not, just to please people that don't even like know me on a meaningful level? Like, obviously, no. But when you're a kid, your brain's not even done like cooking in there, you know? So you'll have stupid ass thoughts like that. And I remember seeing people like PewDiePie, Jacksepticeye, Markiplier. They're weirdos. They're weird as hell, and I love them for that, right? I think everybody does, right? They are kind of they were proof anyways to middle school me that no, you don't have to kill your personality in order to, like, you know, in order to be acceptable. Right? You don't have to stop being weird or loud or a fucking nerd or any of the supposedly weird or strange or bad things that you are. You don't have to stop being the person that you are. You just need to find a proper context to keep being that person in. You know? I think that's another thing that I just thought a very meta thought about, like, man, I'm accidentally giving advice, I'm accidentally giving something adjacent to advice. I don't know what the fuck advice means. Who does? But I kind of realized, like, yeah, that's also, so I ran out of fucking storage again. This seems to be a recurring problem on this channel. I yap or yammer or what's the fucking, scallywag? No, what? Dilly-dally. Something, I don't know. Until I run out of storage. Because you'd be shocked at how much space Amnesia and FNAF clips take up on my fucking computer. 90% of my storage is devoted to a bunch of unedited footage of me playing games that stopped being relevant a decade ago. But so yeah, accidental advice. I'd say a lot of YouTubers I watched, they accidentally gave me life-changing advice, and in such a casual, like, colloquial and, like, in passing, I guess, way, that I can't even really cite most of it to you, because it was in the middle, you know, the guy was probably just fucking playing, like, I don't know, it could have been some guy playing, like, Slime Rancher, you know, just casually tells you, like the secret of life that you specifically, out of everyone watching, you specifically needed to hear that. Yeah, that was me a lot of the time, because my brain is up in the goddamn clouds all the time, and I always have some question I'm trying to answer, and oftentimes the little answers to little questions I would have about life, they would come in the least expected places, and it became comically obvious to just how perfect of a format long form content on YouTube, like, I hate content as a word, let's remove that and say video, long form videos, there we go, on YouTube, I think, are a great way to disseminate information while still just having fun and just goofing the fuck around. It's like, you know, for instance, Jay Schlatt taught me and a very large number of other people how to invest in stocks by having, I think was the guest's name, I think MC Fit was probably the guest, I'm pretty sure that was his name. I don't know, because I haven't heard of his guest talked with him about it, and they both as like a team, they kind of tag teamed the subject together on the weekly slap, and fucking taught me how to invest. And, like, yeah, I've been investing, I've been putting my money into the S&P 500, you know, since I watched that video. I've started doing that, and it made me so interested in investment that I spent a year studying it on my own time, only to come back to the conclusion that, yeah, they're kind of fucking right. Like, you really should just, honestly, you can get away with just shoveling your money into the S&P 500 and not have to even think about it, right? And it's completely insane, because I was watching a YouTube gaming comedy channel and a YouTube, like, Minecraft channel talking on like crummy old sounding microphones while Schlatt is, like, playing Call of Duty. just casually taught, like I don't know how old, like maybe 15, 16 year old me taught him how to invest. Fucking thank you. Genuinely, I'm not being facetious. Thank you so much, right? But it's like little things like that are just, like, wow, you know? And I think there's a huge misunderstanding in people thinking a video that's more directly tackling a subject is going to be more valuable in terms of information it'll give you. Like, no. I've gotten the most value out of watching some Irish man scream his lungs out playing Subnautica, right? I've gotten value out of watching I don't know if anybody here knows Neebs Gaming, but God, I was obsessed with Neebs Gaming. I loved them so much. They're great. They're amazing. And I was watching Neebs just go completely insane in Ark Survival Evolved with Apsro, Duralius, Thick 44, rest in fucking peace. Thick 44. He was amazing. He was genuinely so funny and so entertaining and so cool. Yeah, absolutely. Rest in peace. And yeah, I think the most value I've gotten out of the internet is things that are supposed to be like stupid. Things that aren't supposed to be like this big profound think piece. Fucking oh man, I can't even speak English. Fucking video essay about philosophy. Like what the fuck is that? No. Just play Minecraft and fucking ramble about how society's falling apart. There's a YouTuber doing that right now. I love that guy. I don't even remember his name, but he's just I just moved my thing in OBS. Oopa doopa. It won't happen again, I swear. Please don't fire me, YouTube. Please, Susan, watch Kiki. Don't fire me, please. I don't think she's gonna fire me, considering I'm not even on payroll yet. But but yeah, that's my very long, very drawn out, but also very heartfelt, very, I guess, sort of over the interwebs heart-to-heart communication as to why the fuck would I want it to start a YouTube channel when I already know this is gonna take me 10 years if I want to do anything with it. Like I'm not silly. Well, I am silly as fuck. Some have said I'm even a little goofy too, if you'll fucking believe that. But I am stupid. I mean, wait, no, but I'm not but focus, please focus, camera. Also you, my beloved viewer, please focus. That was creepy. I don't like I sometimes just try to, I don't know. I just do creepy voices randomly. I creep myself out doing that. But, so, yeah, man. I want to, I know it'll take 10 years. Maybe more. Who knows? It could take 16. I don't know how things will change in the future. It could be 20 years before I have, like, 1,000 subscribers. I don't fucking know, man. I don't know how this works. You know, contrarily, I could wake up tomorrow and have 3 bazingillion subscribers. So this brings us to the second kind of goal that I kind of fucking forgot about for the last several minutes. Second goal is that personal one for the channel. Where's it going, right? So I've talked about what do I want to contribute to the YouTube ecosystem. It's that sort of just vulnerability, right? Just being a person. Quite literally just being a fucking human who's willing to talk about my life, right? I love people who do that on the internet, and I think I don't see a reason why I shouldn't do that too, because I think the whole point is, fuck yeah, man, you can do that. If you're watching this, do it. What's stopping you? Start now, right? If one person sees it, guess what? That one person, they might benefit in some small way, right? Yeah. But the second kind of goal is the one that I'm slightly more embarrassed to talk about because it's honestly so fucking cringe. I don't like it whenever people talk about likes or subscribes or whatever the fuck. I never did. But I do also acknowledge that is the only real way of measuring if somebody has, I guess, made it. Have you made it? Did you make it on YouTube, right? It's how many subscribers, how many likes, how many views are you getting, this sorts of things, like number shit, yeah? And when it comes to the number shit, my goal would be to be somewhere in that million and above category 10 years from now. You notice how I didn't say any number below 10 years? 10 years from now, I want to reach a point. Oh, also, not from now. Fuck that. That's not what I meant to say. After 10 years of consistent daily uploads on my part, of rapidly increasing quality, and of becoming increasingly more vulnerable and open with you, the audience, getting better at talking to a camera, getting better at actually making content, because let's be honest, I'm not good yet. I'm still learning what I'm doing. I'm learning, man. After 10 years of consistently showing up every single day, we will see where the fuck I am. That's my philosophy on the subscribers, on the view count, on the likes, everything like that. Like, yeah, I'm gonna say like and subscribe, because I like seeing engagement, right? I like to see that people are in my comments talking. I like that, right? But I'm not somebody who... I don't think about numbers very much. Maybe I'm just fucking bad at math. But I don't care very much about numbers at all. I really just don't. I think, to me, the only value I can force the numbers to have in my head is they might quantify the level of human outreach I'm getting, right? How many people have I actually gotten to speak to? You know, depends on that number. That number is telling me how many people actually engaged with all of the silly fun and the goofy jokes and the random crazy thoughts and ideas and relatable life experiences, right? That number, I think, only should have value if I'm using it to tell me things like that, right? The subscriber count shows me how many people felt enough of a connection to whatever I said or whatever I did or whatever happened that was fun or a good time, that they actually like want to come back again and see more of that. And you know, that's the only value those numbers have to me, is to tell me, like, basically, am I doing good? Like, should I, you know, am I making good videos that you like? Because I want to know that. I want to know if you like the videos that I'm making, of course, you know? Like, I think that's the reason that the only times I worry about, I guess, getting a video out there, or, you know, getting views or subscribers or likes or whatever the hell else, it just comes down to really, like, I think I do want to see, knock on fucking wood before I say this, but every video I've ever uploaded to this platform has only ever had likes. Never a dislike, ever. I'm not joking. And I had a channel before this one. It's called Spicy Sunny. If no one's seen that shit. No one's seen that. But, you know, if I don't know how to say, like, I think if everyone likes the thing you're making, you're probably just not showing enough people. And that's how I feel. Like, I'm getting great feedback right now, but it's because only one person is giving me feedback per video. I'll get like 1 to 2 people that actually are like, yeah, I'll like, you know, I'll get a couple. I mean, I'm like lowballing, but, you know, is 1 to 2 really a big difference from like 5 or 6, right? Like, if so few people are actually giving feedback, you know, then it must not have been the right video for all the other people, because I think otherwise they would have been able to say, oh, I don't like this, you know, why are you showing me this? Or, you know, leave a comment like, hey, actually, I don't like this, you know, here's some things I think you should change, here's what you should do different, right? I think all of that's pretty valuable, right? I want, so yeah, my numerical goals are just like greater than 1 million after a period of time greater than or equal to 10 years of consistent, high quality, increasing quality daily uploads, right? If my channel is a stock, then I think I had better make something worth investing in, right? If we're thinking of subscribing to a channel as investing. Fortunately for you, though, you can get in on the ground floor and you can subscribe because it's fucking free, right? Unfortunately, there is no financial benefit. But I do hope that there is some level of brainful benefit, heart benefit, yes. Cringe. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Yeah, I've been gone for a long ass time, but so much shit has happened, and I'm just really glad to be back. Honestly, you know, to be completely fair, there were days I could have sat in my white void of a background and recorded something and uploaded it, and I just chose to didn't. And that's some bullshit, because I should have, because I would have loved it. You know, honestly, fear will stop you from doing so much shit for no reason at all, right? There's no reason I shouldn't have sat down and rambled and made this silly, goofy little video. No reason at all I shouldn't have done this. And yet, you know, my own pessimism and fear will just stop me from doing all kinds of things. And if you're in a boat like that, like me, who has had a lot of time that I could have been doing something I love, which is making videos and putting them on this channel and growing this channel and continuing to grow the degree of human connection I can form through this channel. If you're like me in that you're putting something off, something beautiful, something that you know that you should do, something that you should make, some art or some work that you know should be done, that you know would make you happy, that would benefit you to do it, and you're letting that fear and that pessimism or nihilism, thinking it doesn't matter if you do it or not, stop you or get you down, well, I think I could say a whole lot of wordy philosophical bullshit to you like I've done this whole video, right? And I mean, maybe that would help you, maybe it wouldn't, right? Or I could just say fuck that noise, honestly, because yeah, fuck that noise. Just do the thing. Just upload that. If you have a YouTube channel and you're not uploading on it and it makes you happy to upload, just upload. And you know, that little voice, sad head voice, always is going to kick in to say, but no one will watch it if I upload video. Why make video then? But nobody will care whether I go to gym or not. No one will notice me anyways, so I go to gym. You know, nobody's ever going to like my art or see my art, so why make art? Well, why are you alive, right? Exactly. You can't even answer me because that doesn't make sense. The question is stupid, so stop asking it and just go do a silly little thing that brings you joy instead. Yeah, I didn't mean to ramble as long as I did. But you know, I'm kind of glad that I got to, because I think this video has been important for me, because it's kind of me proving to myself, like, shit, man, yeah, I can ramble at a camera for like, I don't even know how long this has been, because this is the second OBS recording, because I ran out of storage earlier. But yeah, absolutely, that thing that you think, that you know for a fact would feel good as hell to do, that you know for a fact would benefit you in a meaningful way, it would help you grow as a person, it would help develop you more, it would help to make you feel that feeling you get when you know, I'm doing something good. Like, the thing that I'm doing is the thing I should be doing, right? I'm showing up at the right location and I'm doing the right job right now. That feeling of serendipity, I guess maybe is a good word for it, is one that you should absolutely pursue. It doesn't matter if it matters or not. Just do it. You know what you had ought to be doing. You know where you should be. You know where you want to go. You know what you want to become. So just do it. You know? Get on the horse, bro. If it bucks you off, you get on it again. If you find out that this is the wrong horse for you, there's a billion other horses to get on afterwards. There is absolutely nothing that can stop you but you. So yeah, thank you so much. I didn't mean to go all fucking philosophy on you, but that's what happens when you live in a scary white void, devoid of human interaction. You go insane and you ramble at cameras about philosophy that really can be simplified down to just the fucking Nike slogan. If you think about it, right? Ignore everything I just said and just put the fucking Nike logo, right? That's it. Just I don't understand YouTube copyright shit, man. I might get sued for uttering the word Nike in a sentence. I don't know how this works anymore. But yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I won't lie to you, it's been a minute. I don't remember my outro currently. I have it on a sticky note somewhere, and it's not with me. Yeah, I don't even know where that is. Dude, I don't know where the fuck it is. I do have a sticky note here that says never ramble, and I'm just gonna... Why did I do that? Jesus fucking Christ. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Oh man, that was awful. Why did I do that? Was it worth it? No, it was not. What the fuck? Thank you so much for watching. Yeah, I'm back. And I'm like, not a high schooler anymore. So, yeah, gotta fucking pay taxes or something. I don't know what happens to you when you stop being child. I just stopped a week ago. I don't fucking know. But yeah. See ya. Making this awkward, aren't I? Should I do that again? Fuck. Should I do that again? Oh god, my editor brain is kicking in and telling me, this last segment, you should make it in black and white to really emphasize that it's awkward, you know? You really want the viewer to get to think that it's funny and intentional that you're being awkward, when in reality, you're just retarded. So, yeah, thank you so much for watching. Oh god, the voice crack. I gotta cut this video out, man. I gotta stop. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.